Good morning, welcome to the Currency Index video news report for Friday the 25th of July. The big news this morning is the UK GDP figures, which have just been released, showing that the UK economy is now bigger than it was before the financial crisis of 2008. So a mere 6 years after the financial crisis, the economy is finally back to the same size as it was before we had the crash of 2008. GDP figures themselves, though, behind the headlines, not any better than expected, really 0.8% for the month and 3.1% growth in the last 12 months. So the economy is still growing well, but those figures were pretty much expected, so the pound has only taken a little bit of a boost this morning on the back of those figures. So the pound is a little bit up. However, we did see a falling pound yesterday following the Bank of England minutes on Wednesday. The Bank of England looking a little bit more reluctant now to raise interest rates in the UK. Do seem to keep changing their mind and giving us mixed signals, but certainly this week the signals have been that there won't be any interest rate rises in the very short term because of concerns about wage inflation this time. So no interest rate rises for the moment means the pound is going to struggle to get much higher. The prospect of interest rate rises has been giving the pound a lot of strength recently, so the pound is very, very reactive to interest rate speculation at the moment. So that speculation for now is that we're going to be waiting another few months before interest rates go up. That's hurt the pound, and we did lose nearly a cent against the dollar and the euro yesterday. So this morning's good news, which you'll see in the headlines, is not really giving the pound much scope for further improvement. And indeed, as we come to the end of July, the economic data calendar does get quite empty, so we haven't got any more major UK data due out this month, really. Now, obviously 4 more days of July next week. So if you do have money to send abroad, there's not a huge amount of reason to think that rates will improve much over the next few days. If anything, I would possibly think we may see them drift a little bit lower. No one knows what's going to happen, of course, in these markets particularly. But if you do have money to send abroad and would like to look at your exchange rates now, do give us a call at Currency Index and we can talk you through what's happening for your particular currency pair. So we'll be back next week with more news and views, and we look forward to being of service at Currency Index. Thanks.